Okay.
Okay, guys, go ahead and stand up. We're going to get bowed in real fast. Come to attention. Bow. Position. Student freeze. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And what's your goal? Black belt excellence, ma'am. Come to attention. Bow. Okay, we're going to get started with our little workout. You guys go ahead and just jog in place for a few seconds. Jog, jog, jog. Keep jogging, keep jogging. Okay, next little workout that we're going to do is called Crisscross Squats. So this is going to be our regular position. We're going to take our one leg, it's going to set behind us, cross our feet, and we're going to squat. Then it's time for the next leg, bring it around, and squat. We're going to go for 20 seconds. Get ready, and go. Cross and squat. And then switch legs, bring it all the way behind you, and then we sit down. Keep going, guys. And time. Okay, next thing we're going to do are called Heismans. So Heismans are where we take one leg and we bring it on the inside and then we hop and switch. We're bouncing off the balls of our feet and we're just kicking the inside of our leg. And we're going back and forth. We're going for 20 seconds still, just like all the other typical workouts we're going to be doing. And go. And that's time. Okay, next one we're going to be doing one push-up and then two reaches. So reach, reach. So let me show you one real fast. Okay, so we get in the push-up position, push-up, reach, reach, and then we're going to keep repeating that. So push-up, reach, reach, and 20 seconds. Go! Push-up, reach, reach. Now, biggest thing, guys, when we're reaching, try not to swing your body dramatically to the side to reach. Okay, try to keep it as still as possible when we're reaching. Time. Okay, now we're still going to be in down on our hands, but this time we're going to be doing a side plank. Now, there's two different ways to do the side plank. The first way is the hard way, I guess I would say, is being on your hands and holding the side plank just like this. The other way would be to be on your forearm and hold it just like this. Now remember, we're not dripping our body. We have to keep our hips up in the air and hold it just like this. We're going to be doing 20 seconds each side. So you guys pick a side first because we're going to be switching anyway. And go. Hold it there. Get those hips off the floor. 10 seconds left. Keep holding it. And time. Now switch. We're on the other side. And go. Ten seconds left. Hold it. And time. Okay, next one, we're going to do a few exercises on our back now. So more in a sit-up position. So first one, we're going to be down. Now our shoulders and our head are going to be lifted off the ground. Not just your head, guys. It's going to put a lot of strain on our neck. So head and shoulders go up, kind of like the shampoo. Okay, you're putting your hands flat down, not on the ground, but flat up. You're going to have both legs up in the air, nice and straight. Now one foot is going down at a time, so you're going to go down and up, and then you're switching sides, down and up. And you're going to be alternating just like this. Okay, 20 seconds, get ready. And go. And you're switching sides. You guys, your knees should not be bending at all. Your knees are completely straight this entire time, and your hands are doing nothing. Your hands are completely still right now. Okay, make sure this is very, very slow. All of these are very, very slow and controlled. It's one of the best ways to work out our muscles, guys, is actually to go slow. And time. Okay, next workout, we're still going to be on our back doing this one. Okay, so we are here. Now, you guys are going to cross your arms just like this above your head, and now your arms are going to be attached to your ears pretty much this entire time. You guys are going to have a straight body, okay? You guys are going to do crunches from right here. So you're going up slightly and down, up and down. Now, we're not going all the way up like a normal sit-up, okay? We're going halfway up, so about here and down. And we're going for 20 seconds. You should feel a nice burn on your stomach for this one. And go. So hands above your head. Guys, your hands are not moving. And you're just going up, chin to the side, and back down. It's like half a sit-up, guys. These are called crunches, but these ones are flat body crunches. Keep going, guys. Keep going. And time. Okay, go ahead and stand up. Good. Now for this one, we're going to work out our legs. You guys are going to be down on your knees. Now, we're going to make sure that we keep a very, very low level. You guys can keep your hands out for a little bit of balance. That's fine. Okay, you guys are going up, up, down, down. Okay, and then if you want to switch sides, like maybe this foot goes up now, so it's up, up, down, down. Okay, that is really, really going to burn your quads or the top of your thighs. We're going to go for 20 seconds and go. So we're keeping it super, super low. We're not standing up at all. Okay, almost like we're sitting in a chair. And time. Good. Okay, that was our last little workout. Hopefully that one burns the most. Okay, you guys have 30 seconds for some water. Go ahead and go. Okay, now hopefully you're getting back. Okay. Now we're going to be stretching for a few minutes, and then we're diving right into our new form, Chun-Ji. A lot of you guys may know this form already. If you do, that is awesome. If you don't, that's fine. We're learning it today. The biggest thing, guys, is really make sure that you're taking advantage of those private lessons, especially since we're teaching over virtual classes. We don't want you guys to get behind. So if you're struggling on this form even after class today, that's fine. Just sign up for some not virtual classes, for some private lessons so you can get a little bit more practice in. Okay, we're stretching first though, so we're going to be starting with our upper body and stretching everything up here. So the first one, nice and simple, we're just going to gently, very gently roll our neck in one direction. We're going to do it 2 times. That's 1 and 2. Now we're going to switch directions. 1 and 2. Okay. Now, since we worked on our shoulders a bit with those push-ups, we're going to be stretching those out. So this is the real important part. You're going to pick one hand. You're going to stretch it nice and straight out, like you're really, really stretching it, okay? Really, really flexing. Now, right here, since I'm using this hand, I have to use this side of my neck, and I'm going to just bend it over to the side very gently. Now, if I have a limp hand right now and it's kind of wiggling, I'm not going to feel it. But if I really, really straighten that hand and push it out, I'm going to feel it more on this side, all right here. Okay, and switch. Make sure you're pushing that hand down. You're really straining those muscles right there to get a nice stretch on your neck and the side of your shoulders, or more your collarbones, I would say. Good, now roll your wrists. Good, okay. Now you're going to do some shoulder rolls back. Some shoulder rolls forward. For some reason, this one's really weird for my body. My body does not like shoulder rolls forward. Okay, now next stretch. You guys are going to clasp your hands together and along the fingers. You're going to push that chest out. Okay, and you're pulling those hands all the way back, pushing your chest out, and your back should be arched right now. Okay, from here, one of my favorite stretches, let me scoot back so you can see it a little better. You know, your feet can be slightly apart for this, but I suggest having your feet together. Okay, you're going to slowly go down and let your hands drop and just let gravity pull the rest. And hold it for a few more seconds. Good, now just slowly roll back up. Okay, now you're going to shake out, do some crosses or some scissors. Good, big circles back, big circles forward. Good, okay, now let's take a seat. We're going to do a few stretches sitting down. And now your feet are going to be apart. Now, anytime during this stretching on the ground, guys, you can always place one hand in front, one hand in the back, and scoot forward to get a little bit deeper of a stretch. All your stretches should be a little bit uncomfortable. If you're not feeling anything or you're really comfortable, you're probably not stretching much. Okay, so your feet are apart. Now, we did this a few weeks ago, but you guys are going to reach your hand over. You're going to trap that hand. Now, this hand right here that's doing nothing is going to reach to the other leg. So you guys are crossing your arms right now. One hand in one direction, the other hand in the other direction. Make sure we're really stretching out these ribs right here. And switch. All the way over, guys. And now make sure this hand that's resting on the other thigh is still really trying to reach. Good, and back up. Okay, now we're going to do 10 of these. We're going to do 10 toe touchers, but both hands are reaching to one side. So 1, 2. Both hands are really reaching and diving forward to that 1 foot. And these are slow. Your toe touchers should not be done before mine. And 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now right now is the perfect opportunity if you guys want to scoot forward deeper into more of a split stretch. Now you're going to reach towards the center. You guys can either bend your elbows to this one and set your forehead down on your forearms. That's only if you can get your chest down first, guys. If your chest cannot reach the ground, then just put those arms out. You want to get your chest down first before you start getting your head down. Okay, toes are up. Watch your toes, guys. We don't want to slant our feet down. That's going to be really, really harsh on our inner hips as well as our knees. So toes up or toes pointed. Okay, but don't have them slanted to the side. Okay, keep reaching a few more seconds. Thank you for all that was holding that stretch. Good. Okay, last stretch, our very, very trusted butterfly stretch, which you guys all love. You guys bring your feet together and in closer. Now there's 2 things that you guys could focus on. One, getting your knees down is probably your first bet if your knees are not all the way down to the floor yet. That's your first thing. If your knees are pretty far down to the ground, that's when you guys can make sure or to start stretching forward. Okay, so it's either you're stretching like this, or you're stretching like this. And we're going to hold this for a few more seconds, so hold it, guys, hold it. If you guys want to bob up and down, that will help with getting a little bit deeper into the stretch. Good, and stand up. Good. Okay, now, I want you guys, we're going to be alternating for this one. Just roll out those hips a little bit more. Good. We're getting our body prepared for all the stances that we're going to be doing. Now, Chunji is primarily all front stances. So I want to make sure that you guys are doing amazing stances. Everyone on Zoom, I see you guys right now. So I'll be monitoring, or can't even say that word. I'll be watching you guys. Everyone on YouTube, just make sure that you're having integrity and making sure you have those great stances. Okay, Chunji, probably one of the simplest forms. There's only about 3 different moves in the entire form, but it is the hardest to master because it's so simple. So we're going to be learning it today. Now, biggest thing that you guys need to know, if you want to take a seat real fast, you guys can do that, but don't get too comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a little something. You guys can take a seat, like I said. So, blank piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to get my pen. Now, I'm going to show you a little cool something about this form. Okay, now, we learned Wan-Yo last time, and Wan-Yo went to side, and then we started moving forward with all those pseudos. This one has almost the same pattern, but it's a little bit different, okay? I'm placing it on a little book. Okay, so this is you. You guys are the dot. Okay, you guys are all the dot right now. Okay? Now you're standing right here. The first 2 moves are going to go side to the side. Okay? So there's a line. You can't really see it that much, but you're going to the side first. Okay? Now the next few moves are going to go to the other side, the direct other side. We're flipping our body into a 180 on the other side. Then, if I'm doing the form like this, it's going to start moving forward towards the cameras. So I do my moves to the side, I do some more moves to the side, and then I start moving forward, kind of like how our last form was with Wan-Yo. Now, it's going to end with us going backwards all the way away from the camera. Okay, and that's what the form looks like the entire time. Okay, you're only going in these 4 different directions, guys. So side, side, forward, and back. Okay, those are the 4 directions. Now, the direction of the entire form, that's the hardest thing to get down on the form, because there's only 4 directions, but you have to know which way you're turning to get there. So that's going to be the biggest lesson today, guys, is this form is a plus sign. Okay, Chunji is a plus sign, and you guys are moving in the direction of a plus sign. Okay, go ahead and stand up. We're going to try it out now. Like I said, guys, we're starting side to side first, okay? Preparation for Chunji. Okay, you guys can say it a few times, Chunji, Chunji. Okay, just like any typical form level 1, besides one yoga, that's a little bit of a special case. You guys are going to chamber here and go straight down, just like we're saying our student creeds. Okay, and then we're going to say Chunji man. Okay, first move, you guys are taking your left hand. Now make sure you're listening to my directions. I'm going to be very, very specific on left and right. So left hand is going to go right by your ear, and I'm going to be chambering with the other hand for my down block. Now, since I chambered with my left hand, I'm going to be moving to my left first, okay? So I'm going to be turning all the way to the side in that front stance, down block. Aya. That's the first move. Now notice, guys, how I'm completely facing this side. I'm not facing half towards the mirror or half towards the camera, half towards the side. My back isn't over here. Okay, I'm going to be completely to the side during this first move, to the left side, your left side. I may be flipped on your screen. Okay, prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. Now watch your hips, guys, because as soon as you guys get in that first move, your hips need to be completely facing this way, not like this. Okay, face those hips in this direction. First move, chamber, and step towards the left, down block, aya. Now make sure we're chambered right here. Good, next move, we're going to add on these 2 moves. You're going to aim with the hand that was just down blocking, big step forward, and punch. Good, reset. Okay, so those are the 2 moves in that direction. So the down block and the punch, we move this way, down block, punch. Now for the next 2 moves, which we're going to do soon, don't worry, we're going to flip all the way the other direction, a down block and a punch, okay? But first, guys, let's get that down block and that punch down. Okay, so let me show you forward real fast. Okay, so watch me. Don't do anything. You can get in a relaxed position. Okay, let's say I'm doing the form over here. Okay, I prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. Let's say I'm performing in front of Mr. Morris. He's over there right now. Mr. Morris is over here. Okay, so I'm performing in front of him. I'm chambering. I'm turning my head because I'm going in this direction. Now, my hips, this is what I was talking about. My hips need to be completely facing this direction. Everything's facing this way. Everything's facing you right now. Shoulders, this way. Hips, this way. My feet, they're facing you. Okay, you guys you can't be like this doing the form and then swing your body for that next move. Everything needs to be straight. So I do my down block, I aim. Now, my shoulders, watch my shoulders, guys. I step forward, they're still there. Okay, they're not like this anymore. They're still there. That is the biggest thing to focus on right now, okay? Prepare for Chunji. Okay, we're obviously facing the camera right now. Okay, chamber, towards the left side, and down block, go. Aya. Okay, next move, the hand that's down, aim, and step forward, punch. Good. Okay, let's try that 2 more times. Go ahead, reset. Just those 2 moves, girls. We're doing it 2 times. Prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. Big chamber. Hand that's on top goes down. And turn your head. Down block, go. Aya. Good. Aim. And step forward, punch. Good. One more time, reset. Then we're going to do it 1 more time, and then we're going to add on those next few moves, which are pretty much the same thing. Okay, prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. I'm just going to say first move, go. You're going to do it. And first move, go. Aya. Good. Now make sure that left foot is out in front, bent, nice and bent. And step forward, punch. Good. Now that was our second time, so we're going to add on those next few moves. Now remember what I said. We're going to the sides first. So this was our first side. Our other side, guys, if you're looking at the camera, it's over there. Okay, we were going this way. Next side's over there. So we're going to chamber. We're going to take this front leg. Now you guys are moving towards me, towards the camera. You're going to big C step and land, down block. Now you should have your right foot forward now, right foot. Okay, now make sure that you're practicing it nice and hard without me watching you get, because I won't be watching you guys practicing this soon. Okay, aim, and big step forward, punch. Good. Now, go ahead and reset. Those are the first 4 moves. And right now, guys, you probably are thinking, oh, that's pretty simple. Because it pretty much is. All we're doing are down block and punches. That's all we're doing for now, is just down block and punches. I can perform this form just standing right here. Because there's no kicks, and there's only pretty much one stance. Okay, one stance, which is that front stance. Okay? Prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. Right down here, good. And first move, chamber, go. Aya. Aim, step forward, punch. Okay, now this is where you have to be careful with direction. We just went to one side, now we have to go all the way to our right side. So that means front leg will always move, our front leg. Okay, so I'm going to do a big C-step, big, and land. Good, now I'm facing the other direction. Now if you guys have to do this real fast, do that, because your right leg should be out in front, nice and bent, and your right hand is down blocking. Now, a little rule of thumb, real fast, a little hint for everyone. Whenever I'm doing my down block, guys, okay, to know which hand that you're down blocking with, just look at this foot. Okay, if my knee is bent right here, that means this hand's over it. It's right above my knee. Now, if I'm doing on this way, that's wrong, okay, because there's no knee over here. Your down block is always going to be above this knee right here, okay? Now, hopefully you guys are freeze there. You're going to aim, step forward, punch. Beautiful, reset. We're going to try 2 more times, and then we'll take a little bit of a brain break with Mr. Morris. Okay, prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. Now, we're just going to count the moves off. We're going to count to 4, because I know every single one of you guys knows how to count to 4. Okay, and 1, aya. Aim, 2. Chamber. Now we're big C-step for the 3rd move. Turn, 3. Aim, and punch, 4. Beautiful. Okay, reset. Now, remember, those are pretty much the only moves that we're learning today, guys. We're only going over, if we go back to this paper, we're only going over the side-to-side moves, okay? And then in a few days, we'll go do the forward and the back moves, okay? But today is only side-to-side. So think about it like combinations. We perform combinations side to side, and that's what we're doing today. Okay, prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. I'm still going to count off those moves. So those 4 moves, 1, 2, 3, 4. And chamber, 1. Aya. Aim, 2. Chamber, big C-step, 3. Now, again, make sure that hand is right above that knee, doing your down block. It's right with right. Aim and punch. That's 4. Good. Reset. Okay, I lied. We're going to do it one more time and then do our little brain break word of the month with Mr. Morris. Prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. Again, we're counting to 4. And 1. Aya. Aim. We're still going in this direction. 2. And chamber. Now 3. Remember, front leg all the way around. 3. Aim. We're going in this direction now towards the right. And punch. 4. Good. Reset, guys. Okay, awesome job. So Mr. Morris is going to take over. You guys can get a little bit closer to the camera. Take a seat, take a knee, and talk about the word of the month.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do this thing. So you guys have a new word of the month. The new word of the month is visualization. Visualization. That is what we're going to be starting this month. So just like all of our other words of the month, there is the character challenge worksheet that we have due at the end of the month. And later today, you'll be learning about the other little thing that goes along with the character challenge worksheet for visualization. So we're going to go over the first sentence. The first sentence says, winning black belts learn to practice, mentally rehearse, and visualize the successful outcomes of activities. One more time. Winning black belts learn to practice, mentally rehearse, and visualize the successful outcomes of activities. Now, what this means is every single black belt practices, no matter what. And you guys are black belts in training, which means you guys should be practicing as well, right? If you want to be able to kick as high as Miss Oval, well, you're not going to do it out of nowhere randomly one night because you just randomly came upon it that you could do it. No. It takes practice, right? You have to stretch, you have to get better at kicks, you got to build up your muscles, everything. Okay, so if you want to kick like Miss Oval, it takes practice. It's the same if you want to be able to do all the cool tricks that I can do. I wasn't able to do a backflip out of nowhere, just, backflip, go! No, I had to learn how to do a backflip. I had someone that taught me the correct way, how I throw my hands all the way back behind me, where I put my knees, everything. It takes practice to do this stuff, okay? So if you want to be able to do the kicks, the tricks, whatever it may be, you have to practice. The second part of that is mentally rehearse. What that means is I need to picture it in my brain. So I got to close my eyes and I got to go through everything in my brain to make sure I'm doing it right. So, like right now, you guys are learning Chunji. This is the new form that you guys are going over, right? Well, when you're doing the form, you should be seeing in your brain how you should be moving. So if you know you're supposed to be going to the left, well, make sure in your brain you are going to the left. You're not going right. You're not trying to go the same way as Miss Ogle because, again, we're usually backwards to you guys. So if we go this way, you go this way. Alright, and that's what that means. You have to be able to see it up in your brain to make sure you guys are doing it the right way. Alright, that's what mentally rehearse is. So another example is like going for a big test. When I know I do this in the car ride, I close my eyes and I'll go through all my forms to make sure I'm doing all the moves correctly. Okay? That way I know when I get up there, I know what I'm doing. The last part of that is and visualize the successful outcomes of activities. What this means, I want everyone to do it with me. Close your eyes. Close them nice and tight. I don't want to see anyone's eyes. Good. And I want you to picture your black belt. I want you to look at it. I want you to feel it around your waist. What does your black belt feel like? What does it look like? How do you think you look wearing that black belt? How cool does it look to see your name on that black belt, to see the Mile High Karate logo? How cool does it feel to wear your black pants? Oh yeah, I want you to feel that. Picture it in your brain. Awesome. Go ahead and open your eyes again. Looking up here. So that is how we visualize the successful outcomes of activities. Alright, if we can see all of the stuff that we are going to be successful in, if we can visualize, think about it in our brain, what we look like as a black belt, getting straight A's, anything like that, if we can picture that in our brain, we're going to be successful. But if we think about all the negatives, if we think, oh man, I'm going to fail, oh man, this is not going the way I need it to go, I can't do this, then that's what's going to happen. That's why we don't want to think about the negatives. We never want to think about what could go wrong because what happens if we start thinking about the things that could go wrong? They usually go wrong, right? So we want to think about the things that could go right. We want to think about the things that we can improve on, practice, get better at, okay? And that is the first sentence. That is what the first sentence of visualization means. All right, so next week we're on to sentence number 2. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a good evening.
Okay, guys, hopefully you didn't get too comfortable. Go ahead, stand up, scoot back. We're going to be doing Chunji a few more times. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a pop quiz. Now, it wasn't much of a break, but I want to see if you remembered anything. Prepare for Chunji. I'm watching you guys for this one. Okay, so just those 4 moves that we practiced. Now, if you want to visualize it in your head real fast, just like we talked about for the word of the month, visualize those first 4 moves real fast. Make sure you got them down before I say go. Down, block, punch. Down, block, punch. Okay, ready? And go. Punch. Beautiful. Okay, reset when you're done so I know. Okay, awesome job, guys. Now we're going to go over it about 5 more times. 5 more times. Now that's going to be real quick, only because there's 4 moves, guys. So the first 2, I'm going to be doing it with you. Okay, the second 2, they're all on your own. I'm going to be watching you guys, and then that last time, we're going to be doing it together. Okay, prepare for Chunji. Okay, we're going to be doing the counting method, so I'm going to be counting all the way up to 4, so just follow my pace. Listen to the 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. Aya. Step forward. 2. Chamber. Turn all the way towards the cameras. 3. And 4. Step forward. Beautiful. Reset. And prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. Okay, and go. 1. Aya. 2. Turn. 3. And 4. Good. We went side to side. That's what we did. And reset. Okay. Those were 2 times with me. Now it is 2 times on your own. Make sure, guys, real fast, when we're here, we do the first move. We do the second move. My front leg, my bent knee turns and lands. Okay, turns and lands. So we're not doing this when we turn. We're not randomly shuffling our feet and then stepping out with the other side. We want to make sure it's right with right on the right side, guys. Right with right on the right side. Prepare for Chunji. Good. Think about it real fast. I already see Chloe chambering. Awesome job. You're ready. And go. Good. And then again, reset when you're done, just so I know. Good. Okay, let's do that again. Prepare for Chunji. Good. Those first 4 moves, side to side. And go. Left side first, left side. Brendan doing an awesome job, dude. Beautiful technique. And reset. Okay, last time we are doing it together now. So I'm just going to say go, and we're going to do it together. So I'm not going to be counting or anything. I'm just going to be saying my ayas and my snake power mics. Okay, prepare for Chunji. Chunji, ma'am. And begin. Aya. Good. Now again, once you're done, go ahead and get in that relaxed position so I know. Beautiful. Okay, guys. Now, that was the last time doing the form for this class, so you guys can go ahead, take a knee, take a seat. I do have a few announcements because it is a new cycle. Now, first thing, guys, if you guys got your belt and you sent in a video of your form and your combinations for last cycle, congratulations, guys. A wonderful job. You have your new belt. If you guys are double testing, that is fine. But make sure that double testing means that you are testing for the belt that you skipped and then the belt that you're earning this cycle. Okay, so that means you have to know all of last month's curriculum, which would be Wanyo and American Karate 5 through 8, as well as this cycle stuff, which we've already started is Chunji, that's one of them, and then our karate combinations. So to double test, you need to know both parts of the cycle. So last cycle and what we're doing this cycle. That's only everyone who's double testing. You guys got to know that. All of that was sent out in the email too, so if you have any questions, just ask your parent to obviously look at the email because we don't send the emails to you guys, we send them to your parents. Biggest thing is the email that was sent out, I believe it was today. It says Big News as the title, and this is all about the new platform. So we're trying to move away from Google Classroom, and we're making it a little bit easier. Now, this platform, the URL is watch.westminstermhk, for Mile Karate.com. One more time, that's watch.westminstermhk.com. Now, that, you don't have to memorize that today, though. It's fine. You don't have to memorize that. But you have to make sure that you're reading that email and signing up for that new program that we're doing because it's going to have all of the forms on it, all the combinations, all the mat chats. Everything is going to be on there, kind of like Google Classroom, but a little bit different. So make sure you're signing up for that and reading the emails or asking your parents to, go through the emails with you. Now, we're also doing comma 1 this cycle. So comma 1 is obviously a comma form. Let me show you some commas real fast. Okay, so if you guys do not have commas yet, you need to make sure that you are ordering them. And if you have any questions about how to order them, we prefer ordering them through Century. But if you have any questions, make sure you call, email, text us about ordering commas because you do need them this cycle because we're working on a form that has to do with these weapons. Again, keyword is weapons, not toy. So when you do order them, don't mess around with them. But make sure you get these. If you have them, that's awesome. Okay, next thing. I already talked about this at the beginning of class, but we are going back up with our private lessons. That is 2:30 to 4 o'clock. Anytime between 2:30 and 4, you guys can sign up on Sign Up Genius to get a little bit extra help, especially since we're starting new curriculum. And if you want a little bit advice on, hey, is my stance deep enough? Am I turning the right direction? That's the perfect opportunity to sign up for those private lessons. So make sure you do so. Now, Mr. Morris mentioned how there's a part 2 of the visualization word of the month. So let me go grab what that part 2 is. Now, this is actually Mr. Morris's. This is not mine because his is just right there, so it was easiest to grab. Now, we are doing our visualizations poster. Now, this is all about setting our goals. Whatever we want to do in the future, maybe you guys want to become a police officer. You guys can put that on here. Maybe you guys want to get in the splits like Mr. Morris. Now, if you guys want to be real awesome, you can also try to put a goal, like a date down. So instead of just having the splits picture, you can say, I want to be in the splits in 2 months. And then you really work towards it for 2 months until you try to get into the splits. So that's a really good way because goals should always be very specific. Now, obviously, Mr. Morris is just very creative and has a bunch of different pictures, but you guys need to do the same. Get creative, put some dates down, put pictures. You can put glitter if you want. It's messy, but ask your parents first. But get creative with your posters and make sure you get these done. This is part of the visualization word of the month worksheet. So you guys got to get this done as soon as possible. And also, yeah, Mr. Morris just told me, make sure when you're done with it, you hold it up, take a big smile, and your parent or someone will take a picture of you with your visualization poster. And we'll get you stripes for that. Now, on to the new weekly challenge. Mr. Morris is going to demonstrate what the weekly challenge is because he's very excited to.
Okay, so the weekly challenge. We are going to be doing 2 parts of it. So you could do one or the other. Alright, or you could do both, really. So they have to do a tornado kick. So the first part of the challenge with tornado kicks is to see how many you guys can do in a row. So the whole point is you stand here, you do them, and you just start going. You don't stop. You just keep going. You keep going. You keep going. Okay? I got a little busy there. Okay, that's the first part. The second part is to see how high you can kick. So you're going to have someone hold something up super high, like a pillow or something, that you can kick, and your goal is to kick up that high. Right? So if I do it, I go around, and I'm kicking up as high as I can, alright? So that is the 2 parts. As many as you can in a row, and as high as you can. Good job.
Good. And again, those weekly challenges, guys, are worth 3 stripes. We are keeping track of everyone's stripes, and we're mailing them to you guys. If you got your belt and you went to the curbside pickup to grab your belt, then you would already see that your stripes were in there from last cycle. Those stripes are not from this cycle. It's a new cycle, which means you should have nothing on your belt right now. But make sure that you're turning in that homework, doing those weekly challenges, and getting everything that you can get done to get lots and lots of stripes. Okay, go ahead and stand up, scoot back. We're going to bow out real fast. Come to attention. Bow. Position. Hands behind your back. And black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit, ma'am. Loud palm position, ma'am. Mile height karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome. Okay, people on YouTube Live, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for